This is the section on Kids Home Task Allocation. This follows from the Home Task Setup section that we just completed. It's designed to help you allocate all of the tasks you've just agreed upon as a family to the members of the family. Let's have a quick look. The first section, the task type, is again exactly the same as in the last screen, as is the kids' home task and the do when columns. They simply match. The kids setup section is where you actually drop this down and you can see all of the children in your family, and you have the opportunity to allocate it to the child based on their age or perhaps even how tall or mature they are. You simply click on the checkbox and hit save. Once that's done, you just work your way through the list and allocate the jobs accordingly. You can have a look here, for example, at Sam washing the car. I've chosen Sam because he's the oldest and tallest and can reach the top of the car. So you'll as a family have your own reasons to allocate the children to specific tasks. Once you've allocated all of the children to the tasks that you want, you scroll down to the bottom part of this screen and there's a section here just to help you review what you've already allocated in case you want to change it. So you'll notice in this section that it's actually allocated by who's doing the job first, Sam, and in this case the oldest child will be at the top, then the next, and then the youngest at the bottom, and you can see exactly what you've actually allocated to each of those children. You can also sort these lists based on any of the other headings. So if you actually click on task type, for example, it will resort the tasks based on the geography, I guess, and you can have a look at whether or not all of the jobs in the bathroom or bedroom or kitchen or garage have actually been allocated that you would like done. You can also use this section here and drag and drop this to the top part here, and it actually resorts the whole list so you can see it a different way with just how Ben has been allocated those tasks, for example, and you can see whether or not that looks reasonable. If it doesn't and you want to change it, just scroll back up to the top part of the screen, find the jobs that you'd like to change and re-edit them up there, and they will change this section as well. Again, you can just expand this to have a look at one child at a time to just get a clear indication of whether the tasks you've allocated seem reasonable for that child. Once you've got all of the tasks allocated to how you want, the final thing to do in this section is actually to click on this button here. What you're doing when you click on Generate Quotes for this week is sending that task information to each of the child's individual databases so that the tasks are allocated individually to them, and that will become clearer in the next section. So simply click on that button and it sends that information across. If you just watch it, you'll notice that that button will actually change, and it now reads quotes and invoices for this week have been generated to let you know that that's been completed. We'll have a look at this in more detail in the next section.